Before we get started with this episode, I just wanted to point out that my friend Luna, aka Zion T Gaming, has now added some social media links, so please make sure that you go and follow her on YouTube as well as these various social media links, and let's show her some support. Thanks. Okay, so after I took some time to get all the content all edited and uploaded onto YouTube, it's time to get back to business as everyone is still filing in to speak with Reen, so we're going to go ahead and do the same. Let's go ahead and speak with her to take on the next main story quest entitled Back to Action. You spy a tinge of sadness in Reen's eyes.
Well, I suppose this is it. I don't know if you had any other preparations to attend to or people to visit, but I'll go on ahead to the ocular.
So that's what she'll do. Yeah, in the meantime, that's a Dragoon. Nice to meet you, brother. Yeah, let's head on over to the ocular right now. Where Beck, Lena, and Reen are all here.
The tower stands ready to send light into the rift, and Zero's soul is secure in her vessel once more.
Thank you very much, Beck.
Our helpers across the realm have also sent word that the transmitters are in place. Once the others have been set on the moon of Zero's world, we should have the foundation for our ethereal currents. To make matters easier, the transmitters broadcast a powerful signal that can be detected by the tower even across the rift. Upon confirming that the Void Ones are active, we will send forth the lights. The rest will be up to you. We'll all be praying for your success. Now go! Make haste back to the source and save your worlds!
Thank you, everyone, and it was good to see all of you again. So now, let's head on back to Razerhan and speak with Varshan. And so, back in Mekaduta, as Ishtola is also here, let's go speak with Varshan.
Rika, thank heavens you've returned. The Loperates report that the brand's on the verge of falling. We have no time to spare.
Yeah, that's not good.
I shall restore Zero to her body at once.
Yeah, good time as Dawn arrives. And so I took some time off in order to get all the videos edited and uploaded. So Zero is now reunited with us properly.
Ah, that's better.
And so now...
I was worried that the soul transference process might affect the light I absorbed, but it feels as potent as before.
Well, that's good to hear.
This radiance of your soul is impossibly blinding. I don't know how you would have managed without Reen's help.
Yeah.
Well, Reen helped me to contain the light. It was you, all of you, who gave me the courage to even make the attempts. Your friendship, your acceptance. That includes the people of the First. The Knights Blessed in particular showed me great kindness, as did Lunar, whose only regret seemed to be that you cannot join us.
Yeah, believe it or not, they still love you over there.
A regret we share. Ours is a reunion long overdue.
But how many expansions will it take to get to that point? Will we even see it happen?
If all is in readiness, then I shall assume my dragon form and fly to the moon. In the meantime, pray make your own way to the Drowning Ground. There we shall reconvene before sallying forth once more into the void.
Alright. Ladies, please. So, time to return to the moon. Let's head off to Martin Lamentorm. We're going, obviously, towards, not Bestwaysboro, but to the main part of the moon. So having made it to the moon here, I did want to show something off as we're making our way to where we need to go. It's in the Mount Guide. For those of you who had the opportunity to participate in the Rising, there were opportunities to get multiple mounts. including, well, not this one, the Sanawa, but it was one in particular. If you were diligent enough, you could get all of the Stormblood mounts from the various extreme fights by doing the runs with the Moogle Tomestones, and in so doing, having the opportunity to get this, the Kamui of the Nine Tails. This is similar to the other mounts that I've also shown off. If you do clear all the extreme mounts and are able to get the various ones. So when you get the one for Stormblood, you actually get the Stormblood title card theme. Which, given what we're about to do, I think is very appropriate. As we get to look on at the world of Atheris, and knowing that we are approaching to go to a place where there's going to be a lot at stake. So as we hit the ground running, let's go ahead and speak with Livingway.
Time to take the fight to the enemy, is it? The darkness has been utterly relentless, gnawing away the seal like an iron carrot. Strike fast and hard because you won't get another chance. As a precaution, we've further enhanced the combat supporters. You don't need to worry about us while you're away.
So you have, of course, the Stenien has joined up with us as well, and Norianji has been here for a long time. I shall maintain my vigil over the brands. Pray see that thou art ready to depart as soon as Vitra and the others have assembled. May the light shine the way to victory and deliver you all safely home. Let's hope it does indeed work out that way. So, sometime later, Vitra arrives on the scene. Hello there. Time to go for a ride, as the Loprits wish us well. Yeah, Vitra, you can tell he's ready for this. And we need to be too. So, back over to the portal to the 13th. So now we've made it back to where we had our confrontation with Golbez before, so we need to speak with Zero to complete this quest.
The dark pole of the crater has grown thicker, and on the other side lies Golbez's domain. He'll have altered the terrain to hinder us. I don't sense his presence, but I wager he's in the crater. It would be ideal if he were. I shall hurry and place the transmitters. Once they are activated, our cross-rift ethereal current will be established, and light will flow freely from the first. In theory, at least.
Well, let's hope theory becomes reality.
It will work. It must.
So before we get to that point, we'll accept 3,970 gil, plus the choice of Tier 9 materia. We'll take our Savage Aim for the critical hit. So, let's go ahead and do what needs to be done. We have 3 transmitters in place and all now positioned and active.
All is in readiness. Without further ado then. Light from beyond the rift, shine forth and banish the darkness.
Go. Meanwhile, in the first.
Excellent. The tower is replete with light from the Bath Arang.
That's good. Let's hope it works.
Commencing transmission.
Oh jeez. The place is shaken! And within the observatory, Rena and Lena are off and seeing what's going on. There's what's happening from the first, and we're putting a little English on it to get light over to the 13th.
It works. It works! Light is flowing into the void!
See, it looks pretty.
May this light illuminate your way.
You can do it, Zero. I believe in you.
Well, it won't just be her, it'll be all of us. Meanwhile, back at the 13th. Light has been received, and now converges at one transmitter. And then look at this giant laser. Take this. Yeah, take this big puff of black smoke. We've left you with a big gaping hole. That was quite an impressive display.
Look, an opening.
Let's take advantage of it.
It worked. Let us waste no time and sally forth.
Exactly.
Alas, I fear the breach may be too narrow for you, Vritra.
Yeah, I guess we should have made the transmitters stronger.
For a blessing, I prepared my simulacrum for such an eventuality.
In other words,
My true form shall stand guard here while we explore the chasm.
yeah, he brought back Big Varshan.
Tis
And so now-
faint, but I sense the presence of a dragon. No doubt my sister's essence trapped within Zeromus. Not where she was held captive before, but somewhere much deeper.
Guess we know what we gotta do.
The descent will not be so easy this time.
Nope.
The chasm swarms with void scent.
Yeah, it certainly would. Probably some of the worst ever. Fact.
Summoned by Golbez, perhaps, or born of the residual darkness.
However they came to be, we shall cut a path through them. Is everyone ready?
We certainly are, mon frère. Alright, let's do this.
Zero?
Oh, what's wrong? Taking a moment to enjoy the stars and the asteroid belt. Or maybe it's something else entirely.
That light should shine in the void once more.
Yeah, I guess the residual effects are all around us.
No single one of us could have made it so. Only by joining hands were we able to kindle this light.
Do you see, Golbez? We needn't damn others to save ourselves.
Well, it's gonna take a lot more than
You knew
that to
this
show
once,
him.
surely, when you tried to befriend me. When you were one of the precious few left willing to trust in another. But that man is gone. And in his place, a mockery of his beliefs.
What have you realized?
It's the same as before. Though we walk different paths, we seek the same destination. And yet...
And yet your methods couldn't be more different. So why is that exactly?
there is something I must know. A truth that lies waiting in the dark.
Well, hopefully we'll find that truth sooner rather than later. Because we got a job to do, so it'll be Varshan who will get us going to the next quest. So let's go ahead and speak with him to take on our next quest for patch 6.5 entitled Down in the Dark. Varshan is the very picture of determination. Pull it together, man.
Rest assured, I will not let my emotions overwhelm me. When the moment comes, I will call to my sister, and I will wrest her free from the Romas.
Yeah, look around at the team you have.
The crater awaits. Woe betide any who bar our path.
Let's hope so. Yeah, it's Zero ever the picture of focus and determination. As we see what awaits us. The Lunar Subterrane. The final dungeon of Endwalker. So that's where we gotta go. That's what we gotta do. So let's go ahead and get this thing open. So down at the bottom of the list. The Lunar Subterrane. Long has Golbez guarded the location of his domain, a solemn sanctuary wherein he conspired to break the barrier between worlds. It is there, within the recesses of the 13th moon. Zeromus bides its time, gathering the strength that will see Golbez's plan to fruition. But what else could he be guarding in this subterranean labyrinth? What secrets might be laid bare by those willing to brave its abyssal depths? To be here, no less than item level 620 will get you a spot. So, let's go on inside. And so, we have made it. Endwalker's final dungeon, the Lunar Subterrane. That's where we came from. And this is where we ended up. And to no real surprise, the Void Scent will be numerous and very dangerous. And a lot of this is stuff we've already seen before, including that giant armament. And all of its little minions are following it. Here's who's accompanying me. Let's see how we do. Alright, we're off. There's even a little nod to the music of the castle theme of Baron in Final Fantasy IV. I guess we shouldn't be surprised with all the Final Fantasy XIV references that we should have something like this, too. So let's see how we do against these things. Oh, look out! For whatever reason, it wouldn't let me target the my party member with the dragon sight. But that's okay, we can work around it. Okay, I'll hold on to my Gears Kogala and Nastron until we get to the next section. Onward. Yeah, this is definitely a much more dramatic variant of the Baron Castle theme. Oh, we stunned them. Okay. I was like, why aren't these enemies moving? Because they were all stunned. That's why. Oh, look out. Send that through and let's do this. And you can tell, given where we are, in fact, they even have Final Fantasy VI enemies here too, like the Humbaba. Of course, in Final Fantasy VI was known as Humbaba. which I think honestly was a much better name. Yeah, the Armins aren't gonna be playing any favorites here. In fact, nothing will be. So, time for us to warp on over to our next platform where our first boss awaits. And another call out to Final Fantasy IV, we have the Dark Elf, which means that I don't understand how we're being allowed to get away with this, but we shouldn't be equipped with any metallic weapons or armor here. That would actually be detrimental to us. But we're gonna push through anyway. I guess Edward has already played his part and done what he had to do to ensure that we could fight with the stuff that we needed. So first things first, we need to not stand on the same symbol that is surrounding the dark elf. You know, look around, check to see where all the staves are located, because these things will just be absolutely destructive to us. Gotta move ever so slightly. Fortunately, I had enough space to be able to do what I had to do. Claims there's no escape. We need to shift over here. Here's Kogo, Nastron, Stardiver. All the good stuff. Yeah, you see that they go away, but you have to remember that they were there. Oh jeez. Yeah, we're good. We're good. Because immediately following that, we will see that. That is something that can easily throw you off, because you're going to be anticipating when is it going to show up, and it's taking a sweet time to do so. And for Dark Elf, he's actually pretty soft on damage. For whatever reason, I keep tapping to the left for the dragon side when it isn't even out of cooldown yet. Then again, I don't really play on the PC version unless I'm doing the Let's Play. That's pretty much how it's been for Endwalker since I started. But the Dark Elf is easily defeated, and gear here is item level 635. And I immediately picked it up. And what we're going to be picking up is basically something that we also bore witness to in the Dead Ends, which was the last main story dungeon of Endwalker in 6.0. You find a discarded memorial crystal and it suddenly begins to glow, taking us to what once was. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Final Fantasy XIV version of Baron, where we're picking up the Contra Memoria in progress. But yeah, you can see buildings falling down, and all of a sudden it makes you think, hang on a second, this isn't Baron, this is Amarat!
From their avarice.
And the fact that we even have the characters Durante and Golbez also talking along, like, it kind of gives you the Emmett Stuff feeling, doesn't it? The problem is, trying to find a landing blow, knowing that we're not allowed to fight what we need to, as for whatever reason, and this still never gets fixed, we still don't prioritize fighting the bad guys as opposed to the NPCs. In other words, I'd be no better than the people we're fighting here as part of the Contra Memoria. There's always one of these Memorials of Darkness who are always trying to do something nasty, so we got to get them taken out as well, along with their minions.
Cowards.
We race down all these flights of stairs, fight our way through. I'll pick up the treasure chest for everyone. Alright, let's start with this, I guess. Alright, here we go. Yeah, we're already getting really good damage on these guys. Alright, we have a very powerful team, I have to say. Then again, you need to have a powerful team to get to a place like this. Alright, now for Manticore. Leave the gears cold on Astron for when we confront the boss.
This one is dangerous. Have care, Golbez.
And as you're about to see, yeah, it turns out the Antlion from Final Fantasy IV is also here. Yeah, it's a callback to Final Fantasy IV bosses like crazy in this place. But what really makes this place hard for this boss is a callback to the hard mode of St. Ocean's Arboretum, where there are lanes that you have to pick as far as sliding from one spot to another. And this also has other references to other dungeons. Your basic goal is to try and not get hit by anything, because these things will fall and you need to figure out where you need to stand. It's got to be 2 pillars per location, because that's going to fall, and the Black Mage died instantly. I can already tell you, this is probably, even though we've only been at this for a few days now, this is one of the hardest fights, because also, they've now dropped in the sinking mechanic from the battle in the hard mode of the Sunken Temple of Karn! I need to hit limit break here. I can't afford to be picking a spot. Right, here's gonna go again. I'm gonna try and make a move. I still got hit. So now I want to position myself, it seems to be right here. That's correct. Alright. The Black Mage got crushed again. Yeah, Black Mage having a hard go of it. Yeah, this is the place where past dungeon knowledge, especially past side dungeon knowledge, is very helpful. And if you've covered all your bases here, you'll have some familiarity with the mechanics of this place. Better get off the Stardiver while I can. Okay, I shouldn't need to be too worried about getting run over here at the end. And there we go. We got it. Next.
That they command such terrible beasts bodes ill. We've no time to lose.
We got that right. Durante taking the lead here. This place is such a mess. Yeah, I don't think they would approve of this in Amarad. It's so slow to just catch up. There we go. Drop in and let's have fun. There, let's give a little boost to the Black Mage. Then let's go. I may need to alter my HUD somewhat, but so far we're getting the job done. That's what matters. Yeah, look at all the stuff we got to steer through just to get to our next destination. Yeah, past all of them and moving on.
I dare say we'll be faster if we split up.
Yeah, as we advance into the gardens, I guess, the royal gardens. Yeah, there are references to enemies everywhere. And that shot went the wrong way. Well, I'm gonna punish you just because I can.
Help me!
I heard that one. And in we go. Let's go get it. Oh, my skills are really helping out right now. Yeah, I'm really, like I said, I'm really liking how good we are as far as offense is concerned. This group is doing very well. Our DPS is very high. You guys can have that gear squiggle. Almost got to the end. Yeah, that Memorial is dead. And that just means that this is all that's left. A path to the final boss. Where a battle is already in progress. He's won as we arrive. But it turns out, we brought a friend. Yes, the Spectre of Golbez here before us. Uh-oh. Yeah, Durante has suddenly realized what's going on here. And it's not good. And Mr. Durante here is not a happy man.
This can't be happening. Not to you.
What is he gonna do now?
My friend. My hero. I will stop you even should it cost me my life.
Yeah, now Durante becomes the very thing he's been fighting this whole time. He's now a monster, and he's also our final boss. And unlike Sephiroth, this is a two-winged angel. This angel, though, he's not gonna be giving us anything divine. As we join in on the scene. Our party's all here, so let's go.
So be it. I will fight you with all my strength.
Make this happen. Final battle of the Lunar Subterrane. Last boss battle within a dungeon in Endwalker.
To fortify my blade.
Yeah, he's also gonna give us these red circles are tells on what he's gonna do next, so he does not use AoE immediately. So red circles serve as tells for what is coming.
It matters not.
We'll need to get clear of these, though. Oh, those move pretty fast. But we got past no problem.
Such savagery ill suits you.
Alright, so we need to get ready for this next set. It'll get dropped down, but yeah, it can be so easy the way that he wombo combos you that you can easily get pinched. Now what he's got, because he got his score. Oh, he's got these orbs, but these orbs play differently than the ones he used a moment ago. As you notice, they have arrows pointing on them that shows you that they're gonna split in half. Kind of like what we saw in the Puppet's Bunker. But these ones are straight up explode. Now he'll set down 5 at once. We have to figure out the safest place, which is gonna be over here. Found our safe haven, we can continue. Alright, let's start Going through the rotation again.
Even so, I'll not
Target.
be bested.
Stack mech.
Not this day.
Oh, I got something to say about that. Gotta watch out for this, but I think I got hit though, yep. Didn't quite get out of the way because I got myself turned around. But yeah, you can tell this is pretty easy to dodge. Just don't stand in the middle.
It's over, my friend.
And then you gotta avoid the Endsinger style comet attack. Fortunately for me, I can just launch myself right on in. Gotta watch out for this move though. Alright, now that that's clear, I can go ahead and give them a break. But don't you go too far. Don't you go too far.
Let's see how you fare now.
Oh, given how this has been going, I'd say we fared pretty well. In fact, I go so far as to say much better than I was expecting, because we breezed through this. Yeah, you lose your sword, and you lose your power. I guess everyone's already left because it seems like we already picked up treasure. I guess we don't get to... Yep, no commendation will be given here. We're just getting the gear now and heading on our way. So yeah, as we leave Durante behind, let's get out of here.